Right outside the courthouse.
outside
Powwowing.
the courthouse, doing a powwow. We don't know what the fuck we want to do.
Well, Tiger Lily has an idea, I think.
Okay.
I do. Um,
I can see it in her eyes.
I can see it in your eyes.
Shiny, 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 sparkle, sparkle. Well, it wasn't like they were good ideas. You mean do you mean the orgy thing? That was it? You thought that was a pretty good idea?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, continue. I was a little intrigued.
I mean, I was just saying because, if that wand makes, sounds like 4 people, if you did a distraction of 4 people going at it, I'm pretty sure people would be distracted. Just saying. But I don't know how this is going to benefit us right now. We may have to use it later for, like, personal uses. So that's what I was kind of getting at. Does that make sense?
But what if we went along the same route and then we just use those 4 things to kind of go around the courtroom and kind of have people say, I think he's innocent, I think he's innocent, like kind of in different areas of the courtroom. I mean, what else are we going to use this ghost sound for?
Try to use Inception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wah.
I mean, it's worth a try.
I mean, if we don't do it, he's going to be hanged. If we do it and it doesn't work, he's going to be hanged. So
He's not going to be hanged. He's going to be burned alive inside of a giant wicker man.
Yeah.
Which is a lot worse.
Get the bees!
Okay, so maybe what we should do is, okay, how far away from you can you make this sound be? I just didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Range is 25 feet on the ghost sound spell. I don't know about the wand. I would imagine it.
Yeah, it'll be the same.
So then what we should do is whenever they're about to read the verdict or whatever, then just make that like whisper in her ear or in whoever's reading it ear be like,
does this have a charge on it? Like, does there...
innocent, innocent, innocent.
Yeah, there should be so many charges on it.
Got that information. I think everything else has been like 5 or 6 charges, so I guess we can say that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it just
Go
says
6.
It only says wand of ghost sound, so like my my wand of cure light wounds that I have has got 6 charges on it, so I would imagine that the ghost.
Yeah, we'll just go with that for now until
We could
find any evidence to the contrary.
Okay, so how do we want to use this? Do we want to spread like we could do it, we could approach it 2 ways. One is that we spread like dissent among the crowd inside the courtroom, like we just start whispering like now saying I think he's innocent. He didn't do it.
I think he's whispering.
Like blah blah blah, and just do all kind like a bunch of that. I can basically, I could do like 4 people a piece doing that per charge, basically. So
Let's do it.
And then
yeah,
we could do it that way, and that way maybe we could win the crowd, or we could do it where as soon as they read the verdict, I do it at full 4 human velocity saying that he's innocent or not guilty.
Why don't we do it all since it has 6 charges on it, or 22 charges? Do it all.
Do it all at once.
I mean, if one doesn't work, then the other might.
Yeah. Okay. Like, yeah.
So, like, try to convince the judge, try to get the judges to say that, and then while, like, or like beforehand, before they read it, try to spread the word, through other whispers and try to make the people think, or like, convince, otherwise.
Got it. Quick question out of game. This ghost sound, will it just sound like if I just want it to sound like a normal human male, would it sound like any particular person, or would it sound like me, or would it sound like, can I only make it sound like me, or can I, like when it comes to a human voice or a living being's voice, or can I make it sound like a certain person?
I don't think it can sound like a certain person. It's just sort of a generic
Got you.
male voice, male human voice.
So it's kind of like the bank when you call it, and they're like, thank you for calling Wells Fargo. You have
non-regional dialect.
$2.50 in your bank account. Thank you for calling on Tuesday the 4th. That kind of thing. Like,
Not quite that bad.
We think that the beats.
Hello, my name is Judge Daramid, and I think that the beast is innocent.
Thank you for calling and have a nice day.
Please call back later.
You need to insert another quarter to continue this call.
Done.
Okay, but is it okay? Kilroy brings up a very good point. Is it voice
Kilroy's
activated?
not in the game, so.
Hey, Kilroy is helping me, okay? And so is the dog. Is it fucking?
Down Sam.
Is it voice activated? Is it like touch
wasn't-
and rub, or is it like what is it?
Touch and
I
rub.
don't
It's
know.
flick and swish.
yeah,
Okay,
it's a
swish and flick. Let's do it.
It's a
Alright.
wand.
Let's go.
I
Let's do this.
say,
We're running out of time.
bring it
Hurry.
in, team.
High five.
Ready?
And we're gonna
Team is
go.
on
We're gonna
three.
go. The Beast of Lebedstadt on 3. 1, 2, 3. The Beast of
Beast of
Lebedstadt.
Lebedstadt.
And we
Wow.
Ah.
we say defenders yo ho, and we go into the courtroom.
Yeah.
Yo ho.
Once we get there, I go to the back of the court. From the back of the court to like in a place where I can sit down, or find a place that I look extremely like just not like completely forgettable. Will I have the distance to be able to project the sound coming from the judge's bench?
Let's see. You can, from the very back row of seats on the ground floor, you could reach the judge's bench. That's the limit of the range.
That's where I'm gonna go. I want it to be completely like I'm just another dude.
And then to remind everybody, the courtroom's set up. You've got the tribunal sitting up in front, surrounded by other prestigious members of the
Prestigious.
community. The beast itself is chained up on display in a cage, like right in the middle in front of them. And then several rows of the better off people, and then like crazy wild peanut gallery on the second floor looking down on all this. With a like staircase in the back, very back of the room that goes down to the dungeon that you guys are acquainted with.
I hate that place.
Oh, hold on. Rat.
Or, I'm sorry,
Okay.
it goes down to the first floor.
Okay, so I've just read the FAQ on the thing. There's like
figured
an
it out.
addendum. There's an addendum, and it says, can this create intelligible speech? Making something that sounds like speech and actually making intelligible speech are two different things. Ghost sound can make like people talking, but anyone listening can't make out what the people are saying. After all, it is a cantrip and shouldn't be good as ventriloquism.
Why did you read that?
Sorry.
Shit.
It's okay.
Rabble, 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 rabble. What are those 4 people fucking rabbling about back there?
They said
don't
it's
know.
innocent.
So
Well, do it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, what's it gonna hurt?
Nothing, I think. Mm-hmm.
I really don't think it's gonna hurt anything. It's just gonna. If it's inevitable, it's inevitable.
I'm gonna save all of my I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
right.
So the crowd's getting ever more restless. After about an hour, the herald calls for order, and the guards are trying to get people settled down, and the judges come out, file out of the deliberation room, and back up to their podium. And the head judge, the archjudge, the big cheese, stands up to address everyone, and he says, I
immediately I use my first charge on the ghost sound.
Mhm.
to sound like horses neighing. As soon as he opens his mouth, horses neighing. 4 horses
so you
neighing.
cast that, and the sound of 4 horses neighing starts to happen. And a wave of confusion goes over the crowd. And then a elderly woman dressed in the robes of Desna shoots up from the gallery of people who are sitting alongside the judges and points directly at you and says, "The public defender has just casted ghost sound in the presence of the court." And I
stand up, and I say, "I did, because this trial is a farce. I apologize to the court." And I would offer my humblest apologies to all that are here. I do not mean disrespect to the honorable judges or the justice that they divinely wield. But there has in no way been a fair trial here.
So the judge starts banging his gavel really loud and yells at the herald to remove you from the courtroom. And he starts coming over to do so.
I get up with no protest, and as I leave, I want to do I'm going to use a second charge on the ghost wand, and I'm going to make a sound of the most obstinate, repulsive. Like worst case scenario diarrhea fart noise ever. Directed coming from the
the herald kind of grabs you by the arm and he leans over and he's like, "Definitely don't push your luck anymore," as he starts to corral you out of there.
All right.
So with you removed to the lower sections of the courthouse and being kept an eye on by no less than 5 courthouse guards, the judge carries on with his speech that you so flatulently interrupted. And he says, barring any more interruptions, we have deliberated upon the evidence that we have heard and are shocked by it. In a verdict of 2-1, we find the Beast of Lepidstadt is guilty of multiple murders and arson. The beast shall be taken to the punishing man at dawn tomorrow, where it shall be burned to death, and may Pharasma have mercy upon its soul. And then everybody's just like, "Fuck yeah!" And they start playing fucking 80s glam, hair, rock, montage music as everyone throws their fists in the air.
Say, all I do is win.
All I do is win.
That's what the prosecutor's doing.
Oh.
Legal team.
I'm
And as he leaves, he just goes, "Hold my dick!" And the door slams behind him. As the guards file in to take the beast back down to the dungeon, he turns to the 3 of you that remain in the courtroom. He's all teary-eyed. And he just says in like a very a calm, but he's like holding it together, but he's obviously losing it type voice. He just says, "Help me, go to Karamak. He can save me and he can prove I didn't do it." As they're moving him off back down to the...
Oh, fucking shit, you asshole.
Who the fuck is
Sorry, that
Karamak?
wasn't very nice.
I make a ghost sound of a horse's ass farting this time because this is the first time he's ever talked to us.
Yeah.
Come on,
Why
Collage.
So you had... I found that did you see I put there was 22 charges on that wand?
Yes, we
Yeah.
mentioned that already.
Okay.
Get with the program.
Gotcha.
Another
I mean, if you want to think you've only got 3 left, that's cool too.
No. Okay.
Karamak.
Wait. 22 charges
Like
on
Caramel.
Is it like Marowak?
on the ghost
You
wand?
had 22
On the thing.
charges originally on that wand.
Oh, on the
let's
ghost
see.
wand. Okay.
So now we have
Yeah, I found
20
it in
charges.
the doc. You have 19.
19.
There were 2
Yeah,
farts
you just
and a
did-
horse neigh.
There were 2 farts? I thought there was only
Just
one.
There was only one.
One part.
You just said you made a horse fart.
I was.
Oh yeah, he
And
did.
you made a fart as you left. And then you made
Ah.
a horse sound.
I was reacting to something I couldn't have heard.
Math.
Mm. Anyway,
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, let's do this. So, let's roll some knowledge of
Karamak.
Knowledge of local?
Local. That's it. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Okay, I'm going to try it on my character sheet and see if it works out how it's supposed to.
Okay.
If it doesn't, then I'll just use my macro.
Oh no.
I have to find it. That does. Oh, okay.
So yeah, Lorian immediately knows that Karamak is actually the former count of the county of Veland, and he has his like family home and castle north of Lepidstadt, like 20 some odd miles through the swamp. But you have no idea why he's connected to the beast.
Let's find this fucker. Let's just do it. Let's go.
20 miles, though, through the swamp? Will we have to get more horses?
Well, we'll just try to ride them better this time. Do they have, like...
No guarantees.
Yeah. Like something, like, do they have giant eagles or something? Or raptors? Can we have raptors?
Well, even the word raptor means bird of prey.
That's right.
And eagles already are.
Oh, no, spare no expense.
They're
Jeez.
very religious birds.
I got that.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay, so let's figure out how to... Okay, so Jason, if we were to walk to this town, how long would it take us?
Let me look it up again.
And what time of day is it right now?
Right now, this very moment, it is about 10 after 4 in the afternoon, to be precise-ish.
I'm just following the party's lead. That is, if I've been released.
After everyone starts to file out, they give you some gruff looks and kind of let you leave at your leisure.
So we walk up to Lemnisket, and we tell him he was announced guilty. He is guilty. It was 2-1 guilty. So we kind of know how that vote went. And then as they were taking him out, they're going to execute him tomorrow at dawn. Dawn, right? It's dawn.
Yeah.
They're going to execute him tomorrow at dawn. So we've got, again, absolutely no time to do anything. And we have to go. He told us as he was leaving, smart dude, that Karamak was who we should seek out and that he could help him. So guess what? He lives 20 miles north of Lepidstadt. So we got to go do this.
In Veland.
In Veland.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we need to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go now. Like,
let us proceed.
Right now.
Just as you guys are like, "Huh," you turn around and see a courier has come up with a message for you.
Oh, shit.
And he says, this is from the Honorable Judge Dermid, who requests your presence immediately.
Uh-oh.
Let's snatch it out of his hand and read it.
It says, from the Honorable Judge Dermid, I request your presence immediately.
Oh, okay.
So should
I didn't know he could read through the envelope.
Oh, the couriers here
okay.
are always open and shit. It's the town's ranked with them.
So should half of us go and half of us stay?
Yes, do that.
Yes.
No, I think it's a good idea.
No.
Okay, fine. Let's all go talk to the fucking... Let's go to the judge. To the judge! Away!
Run.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay.
Okay, so you guys head over
Okay.
to her mansion, manor house, whatever, in the center of
Hurry in
town.
real life, too.
What?
Talk faster.
I said
Hurry.
we have to hurry in real life, too.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Just kidding.
And as you start to come up to the door swings open in anticipation of you, and the servant who was previously a little snooty to you guys quickly welcomes you in and ushers you into the sitting room, where you find Judge Dermid already sitting, looking a little perturbed and worrisome as she stares into her fire. She sees you guys come in, and she stands up and solemnly thanks all of you for all the work that you've done. And she says this is
I
kind of a
make-
weird thing to throw on you guys.
I make a small fart noise with my mouth. The best mimic.
You just gone like full 3-year-old, like.
The best mimic the fart noise I made whenever I walked out.
And she says, well, I appreciate that, and I would like you to know that I was the one dissenting vote, because you and your party did, in my mind, cast enough doubt onto these accusations that the beast shouldn't have been tried.
That's right.
But
And we appreciate your fairness, Judge.
the town must have its ritual murder in the square, I guess. She snaps her fingers, and her servant guy comes in with 4 hefty sacks on a silver tray, and she says, this is your payment for going out of your way to do this and for risking your lives to try to defend this poor creature, as promised. And so he comes by to each of you for your sack full of goodies.
I graciously take my quint, and I also say, thank you, Judge. We appreciate this. However, we are in dire need of time, and we still believe that we might be able to provide a fair chance for this beast. However, I fear that we don't have time. We need to go 20 miles north of Lepidstadt, and we need to do it by dawn tomorrow. Is there anything that you can do to help us with that?
Like a plane.
Like a plane.
She says,
Or
well,
an
I just
automobile.
paid each of you 1,000 platinum pieces,
Oh shit.
so I don't know.
Is that
Okay.
enough
We'll
to get
buy
a
a
good horse?
We could get
Okay.
a fucking Shadowfax. Hooray!
Get a Shadowfax.
Just one.
Okay,
Just
well,
the one.
I say, well, even
A
though you're
Shadowfax costs
sarcastic,
4,000, obviously.
4,000.
Shh.
We can all fit on it.
Yes.
Can we all fit on
We can
it?
all-
Big ass.
We can share, guys.
Big ass horse.
Okay, so I would say, okay, well, thank you. We're gonna go buy a horse,
Okay,
and
bye.
we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll have tea after this is all done. Thanks. Bye.
Make fart noise and I
As
leave.
you guys start to, oh, well, okay. Limeriskit runs out. On your way out, you bump into an incredibly sweaty, hurried courier who's immediately run up to the judge's door with a message for her. And he comes in to talk to her.
Snatch it out of his
And-
hand. Kidding.
He tells her, as soon as the guards got the beast back into his cage, he broke the wall down into a neighboring sewer and escaped through the sewers.
Oh fucking tits.
If I known he was gonna do that the whole time, or that he could fucking do that the whole time, I would have just fucking taken the golden
We
left.
had a key. He could have left in style.
What a douche. I want this fucking beast to be summarily executed just because he's an asshat. Fuck this dude.
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
Well. Okay. I guess we're done with this quest. Next adventure.
We leave.
All right, reroll
Lepidstadt.
characters.
We go back to that one town with all the women in it and try to figure out
Where's
what
the-
the fuck that was up.
We want to
What's up
know
with
what's
that?
up.
Why are so
I'm
many
telling you,
women here?
you better create some backstory for that, because someday the party will put a hold on whatever fucking important thing we're doing to go back to that town to figure out what the fuck that was.
I mean,
It
it's
will
gonna
happen.
happen.
Okay, so let's
So
go.
Judge Dermid turns to you guys after receiving this message and says, well, I guess your quest to go meet with Count Karamak has just become all the more dire.
Yes.
Yep.
So can we leave now?
Plot device.
So let's go.
All right. Well,
To the horse
who has-
shop.
Who's got the best horses around here?
Y'all.
Because we got a pretty penny to pay for it.
Somebody can do a local knowledge check or diplomacy check, see if they can find
Go.
Done.
the
Local
best
knowledge
horse
going.
for $1.
Dorian Catholian's knowledge local check is a 32.
Wow.
Booyah.
I'm going to dramatically read
Really?
all the rolls for this.
Okay.
I don't even know how I did that. I don't know if I'm rolling right. It does. How do I know?
It's
Oh wait,
magic.
it shows me.
You don't
Hey,
have to know. As
you
long
know,
as it's high,
okay?
as long as it's not low, you don't have to know. When it gets
Okay.
low, then
You
you
know
can
what?
bitch about it.
No one's.
Got it.
It's
okay.
the it's the quantum bullshit, whatever it is.
Quantum die.
And we don't want a horse named Artax, since we're going through
No
the
Artaxes.
Okay, no Artaxes. Okay.
No, I think you're rolling properly. I think you're just getting high rolls. You've got a 13 in your knowledge local.
Yeah.
So.
What's the... Okay, I know this is... it's 100 gold for 1 platinum?
It's 10 to a platinum.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Oh wait, was I the only one that just died? Did my internet kill
Yeah, you went
itself?
You're, I don't...
I think it's
I
just your
guess.
video.
Well, I'm back.
I can see you.
just fine.
Okay. Well, I did die momentarily because
Oh,
I didn't
no.
hear anything about horses.
You resuscitated yourself?
Yeah.
You just had like a minor stroke.
She's like, oh, I need my defibrillator.
Dr. Phil bought you back.
All good.
It did. It did.
Me and my dad.
Yeah, thanks, your dad.
You're welcome.
Hey, Dad. Long time no see.
Your dad lives with me now. It's okay, that's weird.
Whoa.
So, okay,
That is a weird thing.
what else can go?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Tangent.
Is Boost tank
from
here?
Kilroy.
Whoa!
Kilroy
Woo!
512. I totally missed it because
Yay.
I was looking at stream stuff. Thank you, Kilroy, for the donation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's greatly appreciated. 101 goes out to Kilroy. That is the salute here on twitch.tv/drumsetjunky. Kind of looks like a drum set. Oh, so thank you so much for the donation. It is very much.
Indeed.
Kilroy.
Thank you.
You need to read it, he says.
Okay, I'm gonna read it
Uh-oh.
once I'm logging into my thing where I can read it.
Okay.
Oh no! It says this one goes out to naming Lim's horse Artax. Thanks, Kilroy. I appreciate it.
Ooh, it's done. It's now canon. It is canon.
My horses from now on will be named Artax. Tier.
But is that the best thing for a swamp? I mean, I guess we can't ride frogs or like giant toads
I
or
think
something.
we need to get like
Fuck frogs.
Well, with her knowledge local check from
Both
before,
skis.
she knows that there's pretty well a fairly well-ish maintained road all the way from here to there.
No, let's do that.
So you
Well,
don't have to
that's
necessarily be cutting. It's not a straight line road. Like if you want to go like straight here to there, you're gonna have to cut across the swamp. But if you take the road, you won't have to do that, and it'll probably be faster anyway.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay,
So,
let's go.
where
Yeah.
does she know where to buy horses from and how much do they cost?
She knows that you can buy all sorts of great horses from the D4 store on the
Route
side of the
44.
town.
Okay, let's go.
So they basically
Horses.
got. You just want a regular light horse? You want a heavy horse? You want a
Okay.
riding pony?
I'll share a horse with
You want
somebody.
an otter?
We
They
can
want to have some
split it.
otters.
Otter?
I'll split a
Otter.
horse.
You can't
with
ride
somebody.
it, but
I might get an
You
otter
can get
later.
it.
I want a horse that comes with swamp skis,
swamp ski horse.
so we can ski across the swamp.
Swamp ski.
Swamp ski.
I want a
Uh,
horse on roller skates.
How much?
Unfortunately, due to some ankle issues, they've outlawed horse roller skating in this county.
Damn it.
It was deemed cruel to the animals.
Okay, shit.
All right.
Whatever's the fastest horse they got, I want it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
go to the nicest place that has horses, and I say, I need 4. Did we say 4 or 3?
3, because I'm gonna split a horse with somebody.
Three of your
You guys want to
fastest
split a
horses.
horse?
We're gonna split
You guys, we can split it. I'll pay you back later.
Need
Yeah.
3 of your fastest horses.
I'm just a little bit hungry.
it. Yeah, it'll be fine. We're gonna split it. I'm gonna ride the back half because I like butts, and you can ride the front half.
Bad credit, no problem. We can finance your horse today. Comes from Mudge.
Oh man. The burly shop horse keeper guy furrier dude is like, I got 3 fast horses I can sell to you guys for 300 cool gold pieces.
Done.
Let's do it.
Nice. We
Okay.
want them. Alright.
Here you go, cash. Woo.
Boom.
We'll split it later.
Yeah.
I
I
pay the
didn't
man
flip.
my 300 gold.
No, I mean all
100.
100 gold per
Oh, I was about to
horse.
say, I was like, Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. Okay, well then, whoever said that they pay, they pay.
Well, I paid mine,
yeah,
so.
you paid. Thanks, Wes. You
Okay,
paid.
I paid 300 gold to the nice man. I was thinking, Jesus
The
fuck,
nice man with the
300
horses.
for one horse, Jesus. But I was like, I don't care. Let's just go. So yeah, I paid 300 gold to the man, and I saddle it and go and head off in the direction of sunset. Or
So you guys take off north, heading toward the estate of Count Karamak. On the horses you have, you'll get there in about 4 hours. So
That's not too terrible.
that'll put you there at about 9 o'clock. As
that's-
usual, the countryside is dreary and overcast, and there's fog hanging along the ground because this is that sort of adventure.
you hear any voices?
On this ride, you actually don't hear any voices, surprisingly enough.
Yay!
That's a first.
Let me see.
Let me see.
What have we got here?
What do we got here? It's me, Mario.
So you can, if you pull up that Lepidstad map that I put in y'all's guys' handouts,
Y'all guys.
Y'all's guys.
y'all's guys',
Use
you can kind of
guys.
see where
I don't have it.
Shlosh Karamak is in relation to Lepidstad. All right, fine. Can you guys see
I
that?
see it.
Fine.
I see.
Schlosh.
Oh, I
That's a
see it.
weird. That's a weird little river that comes down at like curly cues. How does that happen?
Way to
well,
judge.
This one right here.
Jeez.
This one. I forgot I couldn't ping it.
Can't ping it, but it. I mean,
The one
I-
that goes
I'm
to the
sure you
east.
know.
There-
It
there
goes.
you
It
are.
like wraps around. Anyway, I
It
digress.
goes
Sorry.
southeast, away from Slosh Karamak. Well, we're gonna figure this out,
Yeah.
okay?
We're gonna
Yeah.
get there.
The one that goes southeast and it kind of wraps around and it starts to go northwest.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Dungeon Master Brazelton Ball could give you a technical term, but it could have a lot to do with the type of rock formations, the different kind of terrain that might be in that area. Like some of that may be dirt, and since the water is going to take the path of least resistance, if it encounters a big rock face or area that won't erode quickly, it'll just go in the direction that would. That's
That
how
or it's
happens.
man-made. Someone just made it because they thought it was fun.
Right.
The great Slosh of Karamak probably made that. He's like, I like curly cute penises. I mean, rivers.
I could stand on my balcony and look at that giant curly Q penis river.
All day long. Okay, so anyway, let's go.
All right, so you guys
Yeah.
take off.
We're taking off.
As you're leaving town, you notice there are several groups of townsfolk that are loading up at the torch and pitchfork store, and it seems there are a lot of vigilante groups, heading out to try and recapture the beast. As you guys are taking off ahead of them on your horses, they look like they're trying to go out into the swamps and
Are they
catch the
shouting
speller too.
the song "Kill the Beast" from Beauty and the Beast?
Well,
I
no,
used
they're
to
just
know that
rattling.
word for word.
It's not
I
really.
did too.
I make a fart noise in the general direction.
We're gonna get snagged. Disney's on our case already.
Yeah, let's not get a YouTube hit here from people mumbling.
Well, if it's
Sorry.
only like so many seconds of it, it's okay.
It's okay. Actually,
Okay.
it's okay. Whatever.
Okay.
We
Okay.
are on the road.
All right, copyright
On the
laws
road.
aside,
On the road again.
you guys take off as the sun is setting up that road that kind of hugs the lesser Mortray River to go all the way up to Slosh Karamak. Like I said, it's your average, Moorish day and evening as you get all the way up there. But yeah, there's no strange whispering heard in anybody's ears or anything like that, oddly enough, on this journey. And you don't encounter anybody on the road. In fact, the countryside seems especially devoid of life this evening. There's no frogs croaking or crickets or anything like that you'd normally expect to hear as you guys have been traipsing around the swamp. And get that out of here.
Get that out of here.
Around
Fuck
9
you
o'clock,
doing here?
you guys come up to... Oh, wait, I'm going to have to do some copying here in a second.
Ill prepared.
Takes 5 hours to get there.
Yeah, about.
I thought it was 4.
Well, I think it was 4 hours, but you guys bought horses and talked to the judge.
Billy Daddy.
Made fart noises and stuff.
Wow. That kid's got it right.
Hello.
Thanks, kid.
Yes. They gay. Whoa.
Man.
All right. Anyways.
Okay. So, now that that's going on, are we there yet?
You guys are there.
Yet?
I have some weird things I have to take off you guys.
Oh, you're gonna take off weird things for us, huh?
Yeah.
Take it off.
All
Move
right.
it.
You guys
Oh.
see on your end?
Yes. It's in the very corner. It's
All
a
right.
itty little spot.
Which corner? Oh, I see.
Top right.
Ooh, it's-
Bottom left.
Yeah. I think I've
Oh,
got
I see it. Yeah, it's bottom.
Lorian still has her light turned on, and so does Lemniscate. So I assumed you both guys are just gonna have casted light on your weapons or whatever.
Yeah, like always.
Yes.
I'll just as
Yep.
soon as we get into any kind of a dark, I automatically cast light.
All right,
Me
so
as
you
well.
guys come up to the exterior of a multi-building sort of facility that is strewn across the lip of a large, like really broad waterfall. So there's like a gatehouse that leads out over the waterfall to like a mansion that's sort of on a rock in the middle of the waterfall. I would advise you not to move your tokens around unless you want terrible things to happen. And there's just like there's a few rock outcrops in the middle of this waterfall that kind of stretches across this cliff face, and like every rock has like a new building on it with a bridge going to it, going all the way across the waterfall to some stuff far off in the distance on the other side of the river that's barely illuminated by the moonlight at this point. But right now you are closest up to what appears to be some kind of gatehouse that guards a bridge that goes over to what looks like the mansion type house of this complex of buildings.